Yeah. This is awesome. Hi, it's been a while, as you can tell. I think it's been a month since I've last uploaded. And I thought that I'd open it up with a shot of my clan's battle flag. This video is primarily just going to be an update video. And then there will be some contest details towards the end. But I wanted to let you guys know why I've been absent for quite some time now. This is part of the reason. This is my clan's battle flag. I'm not the founding member or anything, but I do still play Destiny on Xbox One. It's pretty great. I got 3 hunters. It's fantastic. Can't wait for the next DLC update. And I was a solo player with my girlfriend for months. I had a clan that one of my friends had started that I was a part of for quite some time. And then that clan, basically everyone else but me and my girlfriend left it to go do other things. They didn't leave the clan, they just stopped playing, so we weren't taking advantage of the full rewards or anything. So I did a little bit of digging on the Destiny forums, and I kind of class this clan. You can't see the name, it's up there at the top. It says Revenge is ours. Rio, which is in the middle of the Crucible Phoenix. There Will Be Blood clan model. And so far it's a fantastic clan. I'm liking it. I've been in it for a little over a month now, I go to say. I'm halfway up the rank list. And it's been pretty fun to be with a new family. So a lot of my time has now been devoted to actually playing with clan members, because there's actually stuff to do in Destiny now. I'm not so, bored. The other thing is kind of just real life things. This isn't something that's like immediately noticeable, but I actually have a bigger mattress. This is something that my girlfriend bought just this weekend. It's not as thick as what it used to be. It's actually, this is 8.5 inches, and then the Tempur-Pedic that I used to sleep on, I think was 10. But this is actually a Casper. We bought this at Target. This is a full. And the reason we bought this is because my Tempur-Pedic is more than 10 years old. You're not supposed to sleep on a mattress more than 10 years old. And this is actually a full. So this extends 15 inches past where my other bed extended. So there's actually room for both of us to sleep on this one. There was room on my Tempur-Pedic. It just was not as comfortable as this. This thing's fantastic. I can actually spread out on this thing. That's great. Also picked up a fan. This is actually great because we have my Xbox, my girlfriend's Xbox, both running at the same time usually, plus the heat that comes from both monitors, and the wonderful light sitting up here. So this is great for keeping things not as hot in the room. I'm actually logging on to play Iron Banner with some clanmates because I still don't have Time-Worn Spire. So that is part of the reason why I have not been uploading. Let's take a walk. All right. Actually feels really good right now. It'll get hotter as the day goes on, obviously. But for right now, it's like 80 out, so it feels great. I wanted to go and see what the flag looks like from outside during the day, because we just put it up last night. We just got it. So that's good. I like that. You can see part of it. I don't think you guys can see any of it. Anywho, while we're out here, I might as well talk about the contest and what's going on with it. The contest has officially ended. It is over. AKA you guys cannot submit anymore. If you have already submitted, this is what I'm going to ask of you to do. Just so I can be very certain I have everyone, please comment down below if you have entered. If you can put a link to your video, that would be great. I want to make sure that I have everyone for judging, so that I don't end up in a situation where, you know, a week after I submit the results and I get all the results done, all of a sudden someone else joins in afterward because I missed them somehow. So if you guys, like I said, if you guys have entered, just to double check and verify that I have your entry, please comment on this video that you have entered so that I am able to go through it. Prizes are still the same, 2 prizes. It's your choice. How it works, I believe, is Lego has an option when you purchase from their website to send it to someone as a gift. So I do all the purchasing, and then I basically type in your address for it to ship directly to you. And then obviously I don't have to ship anything to you from my address, and then Lego does all the packing and all that. So that makes my life easier, that makes you guys' life easier, and you guys get a sweet Lego set out of it. Another reason I've been slightly discouraged of uploading to YouTube lately. There's a certain point in time where you kind of become an adult and you have a lot of time devoted to doing other things, like work. So, you know, yesterday, the place of work that I work at is getting ready to have their VPK graduation in a couple weeks. So we have to bring in a whole bunch of chairs for that. And yesterday I spent a majority of the day bringing chairs in. We're also getting ready for summer camp, which means I had to pull up some bushes, whole bushes. We had to cut them at the base, the stump, and then go through and remove what we could from the actual ground, which was quite a long, tedious process, as you can imagine. Also has stuff like this going on. This is, obviously you can tell I live on a lake. Our seawall that we used to have was old. The house was built in 1956 and the seawall hadn't been replaced since then. So what we have done now is me and my dad, we came through and we added these plastic veneered retaining portions of it. You should have seen it. We dug all this out, all of the sand that you see right here, all the way back. All this was dug out by an excavator that we had rented. It was pretty small. It was a pretty big project. And then right behind here, where I'm standing, is the original seawall. And we used the excavator to try to bring that back, because what happened is it started to flow out this way. So we brought that back a little bit, and then we put up the plastic retainers in front of it. You can see a little bit of it right here. But then we took in, this is called dead manning it. There's this wire right here that's hooked to the wall via chain, and this goes back into the ground, back over to about here. And there's a hole that's concreted with that wire, so that seawall will not move in my lifetime. Basically, that seawall is staying there. So now we're coming back through. We filled in the hole that we had with beach sand, so this portion will grow over with grass eventually. It's already begun that process. And then this portion, we're actually concreting a cap over this. So this will be done eventually. We did this last weekend, and I think my dad wants to do one every weekend. So part of my weekend time goes to doing this. And then there's like a lot of stuff that goes on with my girlfriend and her family, or work, friends, stuff like that. Like last Friday, me and my work co-workers went out to Graffiti Junction. And then Saturday, I spent all day working with my dad to pour that concrete. And then Sunday, I ended up going to church, basically, for a really important event that ultimately didn't happen. So it'll happen this Sunday. I was looking forward to it happening last Sunday, but I guess going out another Sunday is okay. So yeah, there's, like I said, there's a lot going on. Oh, I also forgot. While we're down here, we can walk out to the boat. so I can show you guys. Because this is also part of stuff that we've been doing that I get caught up in doing. So we just, me and my dad had cut this out before. And this was sitting here, but it wasn't like bolted down or anything. So these are all, they can all move and slide off into the water. So last weekend we came through with this piece of wood right here, and we finally capped this. So this is now where it should be, which is great. And then underneath this engine compartment is a wire system that's used to steer the rudder of the boat. That got really difficult to actually turn. So me and my dad actually had to come through and fix it. Hopefully it still turns easy, which it does. So that's great. So we had to do that as well, and that was a pretty long process. It wasn't exactly the easiest of things to do. So like I said, there's so much adult stuff going on right now that it's really hard to get YouTube time in. Yeah. I spend a lot of time not at home at the computer able to do a lot of what I really want to do. I like to build guns, don't get me wrong, guys, I really do. I just do a lot of other stuff in the time that I would have available to me and to do that. So, but that's what happens. YouTube demonetized me because I was not a part of their new requirements. So I can't rely on YouTube as an extra source of income. So now that happened, I have to work at work a lot more hours than what I used to. So, all right, back inside we go. It probably just tracked in so much dirt. Alright, so yeah, as you can see, the room is also a mess too. There's so much that goes on that it's kind of hard to get anything done. So I appreciate you guys for watching. Like I said, if you had entered the contest, please just comment down below so I can make sure that I have you. I can double check that I have everyone. It would be really helpful if I double check to make sure that I have everyone. Because I'm gonna say it like this: I'm not going back. If I announce contest results and then all of a sudden 3 people show up and they say, "Well, you forgot about me. What about me?" I'm not going back. It's just not gonna happen. Expect results within the coming week or 2. If it extends out to 2 weeks, it's because something important came up that I had to deal with first. So it's not that I don't like you guys. It's just other things sometimes take priority. So thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, comment, rate, and subscribe.